Yeah.
What? QuickTime player? Get out of here.
What a goose popping up out of nowhere.
Oh no, it's been open for 3 days. But don't need it now. Cookie clicker though, that stays open.
Oh yeah. So you have to get the cookies getting clicked.
Actually, I'm so good in cookie. I'm so far in cookie clicker that it actually clicks even when the game's off.
Oh wow.
Bread ass sup, looky bat ooh ooh.
Sup.
Shoop. This is probably last day of lady.
Last day of lady.
If you're a patron, you get to pick what comes next.
Exactly.
If you're a pleb normie, you just have to wait and see.
You mean a loser?
Yeah.
I'll say the truth.
Lucky Bat, today's video was very fun. Everybody go watch the video.
Yeah.
Watch it like as many times as you can.
Cake the Bandit disliked and ready for the hot takes.
Nice.
Oh boy.
Where's the brush?
Oh boy.
See, probably something I could do something to the base.
Base. I haven't looked at the poll in a little bit, but yep, that makes sense.
Yep. Let's try this. Let's see what happens. Ooh, you know what? I should try magenta. Ooh. Magenta, Vallejo's most separaty paint. Although I might have bought some really old stuff from a store.
I think that is the danger from buying from like Hobby Lobby or things like that. I don't think the Vallejo paints go very well.
It's been sitting there for like 4 years.
Yeah.
If only I had a vortex mixer.
Exactly.
5-star encounter, subdued, 7 bottomized monkey, evening, Wellas. Saw a sweet competition entry that was a nautical blue orc today. It was Amazeballs. Ooh, Amazeballs. That's high praise.
Love a good balls. Who doesn't?
Emesis, loving the ASMR. Absolutely. You should be on when I'm eating tapioca pudding.
Oh my god.
Slurp. The Yeti Gaming, yo, how's it going? Pretty good.
Dandy.
See, ooh, that really covers. Right.
It's not separated on the model. Let's just say that. Simon the Bottomized Monkey. I'm a ball man.
Yeah.
Wow. I only want to watch it. Hey Jay, I'm at a wedding right now, but just stop by to say hi and leave a dislike like everyone should.
Yes, everybody take note.
And then Flim with the dude. Hi Nick. I appreciate it. Thanks.
Yeah, make sure this hi doesn't reach Jay.
Yeah.
For Nick's eyes only.
The Yeti Gaming. The figure looks awesome. It does. It looks very cool.
I was watching some Midwinter mini videos, and I rewatched his knife video, and I was reading through the comments, and some of them are really good.
Oh yeah.
One someone commented, "This is why the British shouldn't have freedom of speech."
Wow, that's amazing.
One person said that they haven't used a knife in years; they just use their Dremel for everything.
What?
I know. So they're
That's insane.
every project. That's how they get rid of their mold lines.
I like to think they use it for like brushing their teeth, like combing their hair, like everything.
Crispin Vasquez. Hey guys, you guys still suck.
Better believe it.
Yeah. Maybe a little green, too. That ought to look good. Catfish 1232, what's good? It's been a while.
Catfish. Redis, the tapioca pudding slurp sound made me snort, and I got black paint all in my Necron green glowy stuff, lol.
Yeti Gaming. Also, slips are what super glue is for. I mean, sips, like you take a shot of super glue?
I mean, that's what I do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, one shot, one drop for the model, one drop for me. Simon the Bottle-Eyes Monkey, you can't pronounce water bottle. You can't tell, but I'm doing something wrong.
What?
Catfish 1232. Hello, mate. Hello.
What? Slimmy Jazz, hello, heretics.
Slimmy Jazz. Remember Snake Jazz from Rick and Morty?
Yes.
That got me good. When I found out that just for like a few minutes we're just gonna hear fake snake noises, I loved it. That show's funny.
Trizart, I'm getting an airbrush next week. I'm afraid.
Don't be afraid. I mean, it's gonna clog and it's gonna be a bit of a pain, but you'll learn it. It'll be great. You'll be able to do lots of fun stuff like zenithols and primes and easy breezy, beautiful blends.
Exactly. And you get some practice under your belt, and you're gonna be airbrushing everything.
Yeah.
Flimbo the Dude, hey Jay, can you say hi to Nick for me?
No.
Nah. Simon the Bottom-Eyes Monkey, I am very brain dead. Please be patient.
Crispin Vasquez, I do like the colors you've chosen on this model. Very poppy. Yeah, I tried something very new with this. Usually I paint stuff a lot more like realistic, but this one I just kind of went for it. And I'm kind of giving it a little bit of like a laser tag floor, I guess.
Yeah, I like it.
It actually is looking kind of cool. I think I might do something fun with the edge highlighting to really help sell it. Yeah, either a laser tag floor or a like a putt golf, but when they have like the neon colors.
Yeah, space golf. I don't know.
Yeah.
What is that called?
I think it's called business park golf.
Andre, like the Dremel guy, will you be using the airbrush for your teeth and hair?
Yes.
Oh yeah. It's blasting Listerine through the.
Catfish 1232. Y'all like the World War II game Bold Action? Never played it. Looks fine. It's probably fun. Why wouldn't it be? Not much for historicals. Although I saw a bunch of people in the Models and Memories this week painted horses. I'm like, I could kind of get behind horses.
I mean, the Sisters of Battle horses.
Oh my god.
Pretty insane.
Like I could maybe not. I don't know if I could really get into like World War II historical, but I could probably get to like old historical. That would interest me more.
Like Jesus Days or what?
Well, yeah, like horsebacks and knights and
like Western, like cowboy.
No, like even I guess cowboy would be fine. Although it depends on who you're fighting, because
Aliens.
Okay, good. Cowboy. Oh, you know what was a weird movie? Cowboys
Yes.
and aliens. You think it's cowboys versus aliens. It was not. It was cowboys and aliens. and you expect it's going to be just a weird, funny movie. Not even a little bit. It's a straight action movie with no jokes. Weird movie. Kind of all right, but weird. Nick Harris, Blacklight Saturdays at the bowling alley.
Yeah, I mean, Brett S. nailed it. Brett S. said, roller skating rink carpet pace.
Yeah.
That's exactly true.
The crazy colors cover up all of, like, the spilled pizza sauce. Hey, young Lawson, have you ever used glow-in-the-dark blacklight paints? I've seen it. I've never used it because I feel like I don't view or display my minis in a blacklight environment, so I don't really get doing that. But it does make for some neat photos.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is the big thing with it. They are neat, but are you gonna play under a blacklight?
Mm-hmm.
To really show it?
Simon the Badass Monkey, I want a caveman miniature game. That could be fun. And like the other faction is saber-toothed tigers.
Oh,
you just have to not get et.
Frog Jog historicals are kind of weird to me, but look cool.
Alright, now I need yellow.
Catfish 1232. Were y'all the weird kids at school? Nope, blended in perfectly.
Yeah, I wasn't that weird either. I did hang out with like the art kids and the stoner kids, although I wasn't particularly artsy or stonery. Mm-hmm. Although I was head of the film club.
Yeah, so yeah, total loser right there.
Yeah. I helped pick out the movies and get people to show up. Because for our school, we needed you needed to convince a teacher to host, and then you needed to get people to show up, and that's how you had a club.
Mm-hmm. You think the film club still exists?
No, it was gone the year I left. I'm sure. I remember though we had trivia nights, and I would crush at the trivia nights. One time it was everybody versus me and one other person, and I crushed with the Mean Girls trivia.
Wow, that's pretty funny.
Mm-hmm. The Yeti Gaming, I liked Cowboys and Aliens. I liked it too, but it was bizarre. Like, if they sold it as, like, I don't know, Cowboys and Aliens makes it sound like it's going to be, like, funny. Because it wasn't funny. It was fairly serious.
Interesting.
I think it had Daniel Craig as Guy.
Guy from Midwinter Minis?
Yeah. Oh, you know what's also funny is the aliens wanted gold.
What are they, prospectors?
They were!
Well. 5-String Connor, what? You don't play under black lights? I guess not.
Crispin Vasquez, can that Rogue Trader model be used in Kill Team? I don't know about Kill Team. I think it might actually have rules for big 40k.
And who knows anymore?
That's true. I don't think it does. I don't think the Gellerpox or the Ophidian Starstriders look like they're getting new Kill Team rules.
Yeah, and it looked like, I mean, we looked at the Kill Team website today, and looks like there's some interesting faction changes.
Yeah. Like
the Kroot are an army in Kill Team, like separated. Then there's the Greenskins, which racist name, by the way. And then there's the Commandos, which is interesting. I think that's fun. You know, they have two different types, and each one is a little bit different. Like the Greenskins is like the normal orcs that's in the game now, and the Commandos have the special weapons and stuff. It's fun. Michael Spitz, sorry I'm late. Bird ate my phone. Definitely.
Jason Hartman, I think a mount and blade tabletop would be amazing. What? Mount and blade? What's mount and blade? Not like Blade, the movie Blade, like with Wesley Snipes? I would be super down for that Blade. I love those movies. Simon Butter's Monkey. Daniel Craig is Guy Fieri? I'm so confused.
No idea.
Michael Spitz. The fuck is Rogue Trader? I'm a pleb, and I've seen Rogue Trader Kill Team, but then I saw this schmexy jet bike J painted. Rogue Trader is two things. Rogue Trader is the first edition of 40k, when it was still basically an RPG game. And then it was a box that Games Workshop put out a few years ago that came with some Rogue Trader inspired models. In Crimson, howdy y'all.
Howdy.
It's a video game. Is Mount and Blade, I suppose. I think they should make an FTL game. They should make FTL models. I'd paint them all. Are there STLs?
There probably is. Are there FTL STLs?
FTL STLs? God, I mean, that couldn't be hard to reverse engineer.
No.
You just vector it and then extrude some parts.
Nicky Reese, all the new stuff this week was insane. So excited about the new orcs in the Kill Team box.
Yeah.
Yeah, did any of you see the article about the movement? How the movement's going to be? And it's very odd. They have a symbol. They have symbols and numbers. Like the triangle's an inch, the circle is 2 inches, the square is 3 inches, and the pentagon is 6 inches. And that corresponds with a plastic bit. But the funny thing about it we noticed was it says in the article it says so there's there's a number and then there's the shape next to it, and it says what exactly does 3 circle mean, and then they go on and don't answer what it means. I have no idea what it means. Like, is it 3 times circle? So that's 3 times 2 inches is 6 inches? But then why wouldn't that be pentagon? Because pentagon is 6 inches. What is 3 circle?
It's clearly 3 circle. I don't understand what's so hard to wrap your head around.
Yeah.
Andy Crimson, Mountain Blade is a PC game. I'm not terribly familiar with it, but it's part RPG and part strategic combat. Neat. Sounding about his monkey, it sounds like Jay needs to go to Flavortown. Ooh.
Is that Buffalo Wild Wings?
Jason Hartman, it would basically be X-Wing, but with FTL models. Firefly would also be very cool. Did Firefly have space battles? Firefly did not last very long. Unfortunately. It was very fun. Never saw the movie, but apparently the movie kind of wraps it up. Even though they wanted more show, but they got a movie.
Interesting.
Faster Encounter can confirm there are STLs online. Michael Spitz, I'm betting my life savings they're discontinuing the Stampa. The Defcapta and the Stampa have the same discontinued. We don't have it anymore symbol. I'd be surprised if they do the Stampa. Of course they're going to get rid of the current Defcapta because they're bringing out new Defcaptas.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy, we have a hot take from Brad S. Hot take: Firefly was just okay.
I don't know. I thought it was pretty good. I mean, most shows season 1s aren't very good. I thought that it was pretty good.
And there you have it, Brett S. And Brett S is also wrong?
If they had gotten more show, it probably would have gotten even better. I think it was a little bit before its time.
My Strange Brain, would you rather have a TV show or a movie about you? I'd rather have a 3-minute YouTube video about me.
Yeah, probably no. I don't think either of them would be good. Probably a movie, just was shorter. People would be less angry that they watched it. In Crimson, Firefly was a fun space western, but the show didn't have space battles, a fake budget and all that. The movie Serenity had some that were pretty well done for the time. And again, the budget. Nick Ayers, I believe they also went to say that the models will have action slots. I believe a model will be able to use up to 3 triangles or what have you, move actions, and the model's profile changes as it gets hurt.
Sounds like it's be nice and easy. I don't know. We'll see. We will know for sure when it all comes out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's certainly interesting. I'm very excited.
Mm-hmm.
The new commandos are really cool.
Yeah, I think the Death Corps of Krieg look a lot more interesting than the Cadians. even with a couple of new heads thrown in. The only thing is that it seems like you can't have every single one of them have a shovel, which I disagree with. I'm going to try to give every single one a shovel.
I've heard people talking about the shovels online. People are not a fan of the shovels.
Nick Ayers, the changes to wounds is the crucial bit. Interesting. Fuck the rules. Just roll a dice and guess if it's going to be odds or evens.
Yeah.
That's how you tell who wins.
That's a way more fun game, honestly. They should come out with it now.
Yeah. Oops.
Ryan Layfield just came in. Sorry if it was discussed. Are you using this for Blackstone Fortress or just for painting?
Just for painting. I bought this on eBay for real cheap because I thought it was a fun model and it was like $6, which is a steal for a G-Dub product. Yeah, its rules must have sucked or something.
Simon the Bomb-Eyes Monkey, there's a War Games Atlantic German infantry kit with plenty of shovels.
Five Connor, I like the mace the one in the preview pictures had. It's not a spade, but it's still very World War I. Oh yeah, it's just a club. Yeah, that was pretty sweet.
Yeah, it looks really cool.
The floor looks so funny. I almost imagine like ball pit balls bouncing around. Man, remember ball pits?
Oh yeah.
Crazy fun, but just absolute petri dishes.
Yeah, I mean that's just places in general. Yeah. I when I was a kid, I was with my cousins, and we were in a play place, and we were playing and running around inside of the thing, and we found human shit in one of them.
Yep.
And we had to go and tell someone, and then some, 16-year-old kid had to go up in there and clean up the shit.
Yep. Quinones. Maybe Games Workshop can put out a box of just shovels to go with the box of skulls. I always wonder if there's room in the market or something for, like, just upgrade boxes. I don't know exactly what you do, though, because the races are so diverse. Because if you put out a box of, like, just human heads, like, some people would like that for head options, but then, like, people would be like, well, what about Tau? What about Orcs? What about Eldar? What about, I don't know, Daughters of Cain? What about Zinchi and whatevers? It's tricky. Sound about his monkey. How many gallons of piss in the average ball pit? Oh, so much.
Mm-hmm. 5-string Connor, we filled a buddy's whole dorm living area with plastic balls once.
Where did you get the balls? Like, did you have them?
That's a great question. Lucky Bat, things that don't exist post-Pandy. Ball pits, play places,
Absolutely.
blowing on a cake and serving it to people. Mm-hmm. Oh my god. It is a weird one.
Quinones. Cromwell and Anvil Industries basically exist to substitute goods for Games Workshop products. There's not much money to be made, but there is a market. That is true. I like Anvil over Cromlech a little bit. Cromlech does have some really fun stuff, but Anvil digitally designs everything, so it looks better. Although I think Cromlech is starting to break into digital, which is good. I think we can start to be over hand sculpt. It's been a very long time since I've seen a hand sculpted model where I'm like, oh, that's really good. The only thing that would make it better is if it was perfect because it was 3D sculpted.
Michael Spitz, I found a shit in a Chick-fil-A play tube when I was like 8. Had a conversation with the perpetrator, left, told the staff, and the entire dining area got closed down.
I didn't know there were play places in Chick-fil-A's.
I didn't know that either.
I've never been to a Chick-fil-A.
I've never been to Chick-fil-A either. You know what? I think I've been there once. Maybe.
So you're
very
a liar.
Long time ago. It might be. It was probably in high school. I don't know if I got anything. I think it was one of those. It was a lunch run. I guarantee I went with Brian. What's your favorite insult? You're a goose.
You're a goose.
That's mine. Or you're a silly goose bag. I like that one too. I find that funny.
Frozen Frog, I really like the Cromlech Gatling gun. I should get some if I get back into Chaos Space Marines. Ooh, I don't know that one. But the Chaos Space Marines, historically, people want lots more Gatling cannons because they came out as a new thing in the Devastator box with 1. And people are like, yeah, I'm taking 4.
Alright, now this is getting weird. Michael Spitz, I've never eaten at Chick-fil-A, though. Just there for some reason.
Yeah, it's a play in the play place. Assist, I don't care that Henry Cavill likes Warhammer. I said what I said. Oh yeah, I saw there's a new video where he was talking with an interviewer, and then he's like, so no one's gonna get this, but someone's gonna get this. That chandelier looks like a Blackstone fortress, and it did. Apparently, he's a huge 40k nerd. There was a picture of him like on a plane, and in his stack of reading material was one of the new 40k novels.
Adorable.
He just really likes this stuff. And I think that's neat. A high profile, a high profile person liking this stuff. Is he going to make a 40k movie? Almost certainly not, because there's not that much money in it. But Henry Cavill is probably worth more than Games Workshop.
Exactly.
Kinonas, no one ever told me that Stormcast had bolters and quad rapiers. That was cool. Oh yeah, I'm liking the Stormcast Eternals more and more. Here's a hot take. They might be better than Space Marines in terms of their history and lore.
Gee.
And you guys know I like Space Marines. I have like 10,000 points of Space Marines.
Are you gonna sell all of them then?
No, I still like the Space Marines.
You're gonna throw them all out?
Yeah, I'm gonna burn them. Tablarak. I'm really considering buying the Necron Combat Patrol to add to my Indominus. Should I? Because I can get it for 129. You guys think it's worth it? Probably not. Oh wait, the Combat Patrol. Yes, yeah, the Combat Patrol is great. There's no overlap in kits. So yeah, that's probably a great addition. Andy Crimson, I don't simp for celebrities, but Gotham, that Henry Cavill though.
Yeah.
He's pretty good in non-Superman movies.
Lucky bet, high profiles are the only ones that can afford it.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Prussian Blue, hey-oh, finally here. Got a tooth filling replaced today. Nice. From a fake dentist?
Yeah. Yeah, don't bring your fake dentistry into these streams. Cheeky Nugs, by the way, why is everyone here still using numbers? Shapes are the new meta. All octagon of them. Exactly.
Frozen Throg, replace the helmets, and I'm 100% on board with the Stormcasts. Ooh, and then give your Stormcast heads to a Maccabi and Janissary player, because their helmets kind of look a lot like the Stormcast helmets. Maybe I wonder if I can turn the Krieg into the Maccabi and Janissary, because don't they wear trench coats? How easily could I come up with a lot of Stormcast heads? I think I have a couple, but I would need like 10.
Dentists are dweebs. That is a fact. Oh goodness, I love that people are using symbols now.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have a level 2 palindrome. Oh no, wait, that's not a parabola. That's what I was thinking of.
Mm-hmm.
Can Goose see God? It's another good palindrome.
Race car.
Stanley Yelnats from the book Holes.
I remember that. Prussian Blue. Oh yeah, I didn't get the game store job, but I was runner-up, and they wanted my resume on file, so it's a possibility for the future.
Mm-hmm. Sweet. You should murder the person they hire, so that so you get picked. I mean, nothing horrible, just poisoning.
Yeah.
Maybe you don't even need it. Maybe just maim. Maybe that'd be enough.
We here at EonsOfBattle do not condone violence.
Unless it would help you out in any situation.
Mm-hmm. Lucky Bat. Taco Cat.
Taco Cat.
Kinones, does an oral surgeon count as a dentist? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not.
Still,
they're
still
real.
creeps. Licorice, everyone mark fake dentist on their stream bingo sheet. We should make one of those.
We should. Prussian Blue, I work at Burger King. I commit murders daily by serving clogged arteries.
Well, see, there you go. Just just give that person as much free Burger King for life.
Mm-hmm. Burger King's not bad. Although one time they asked me if I wanted the cookies, and I'm like, absolutely, I want the cookies. And then I think they charged me the $1, but I never got my cookies.
Yeah, and right now you're in a suit.
Yeah, there's a lawsuit in process.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because that is the big thing with the COVID stuff is, especially when you definitely could not go in.
Mm-hmm.
So they could just rip you off, and you couldn't really deal with it unless you wanted to go back through the line.
Mm-hmm.
Five-string Connor, I simp square neck.
Yeah. What do you think would be the most surprising celebrity to play Warhammer? Ellen?
Yeah. Bill Cosby.
Oh, no!
That would be pretty surprising. Yeah. I would become a patron, but I'm currently saving for the new orcs. I'm sure you can understand. Please don't drink all my Karenberg Crimson again.
I think that's the red wash from GW.
Mm.
Oh, yeah, it's okay if you don't want to be a patron. It just means we love you less.
Yeah, that's fine. Nicarice, imagine Kanye talking about the Imperial fighting Horus.
That would be great.
That would be pretty sick, honestly. I don't know, for some reason, it would make sense if Kanye was into it. He's a wild man.
Can notice Harrison Ford. Holy moly.
Does Harrison Ford like anything?
He likes animals a lot. And flying, crashing airplanes is his favorite thing to do. I bought a book called Photo Arc just on a whim, and it had some really, really nice up-close photography of animals. And the foreword was written by Harrison Ford. Apparently he helped fund the book and the project.
Wow.
Yeah, he's actually kind of big in animal conservation.
Neat. That is a rich person.
It is, yeah. Prussian Blue ordered some Victoria stuff, groin and thigh plates, bread bags, and e-tools, so I can make these Vraxane look properly kitted out to combat the Krieg kill team when I get it. Neat. Victoria Miniatures is pretty sweet. I have some of their models. Chicken House Clint Eastwood. Clint Eastwood would do amazing. Lucky Bat, Lady Gaga. Doomslayer, hey Nick and Jay, should we as a community make a bunch of accounts named Scott for amount of time in the future and Barrage Miniac with dozens of warnings from the future? Scott, this is you from the future.
Yes.
Don't paint the new vampire counts. It leads to your end. Hydroglider, Gordon Ramsay. Oh, Gordon Ramsay would be so great.
Ramsay. Remember the dude, Kanye would play Zinch.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Faster Encounter. Gordon Ramsay plays World Eaters / Corn Demons. Edit Bo Burnham.
Oh my god. Yeah.
I feel like that would almost make sense.
Maybe.
Chicken eggs. Just realized I've been in top chat like a normie. Forgive me, senpai.
Oh my god, what a loser.
Nick Ayres gonna watch Luton's new video after this. Ooh, what's Luton up to? I haven't watched him in a little bit. I love his videos though.
This is about how the new orcs suck.
Probably not. He's not very reactionary, and he mostly just does lore. But I really like his series on war painting his retro modern Ultramarines.
Mm-hmm.
Hydroglider. Morgan Freeman would be awesome doing battle reports. Hell yeah. Mm-hmm. Is he still in movies? Or did he retire? I feel like I haven't heard from Morgan Freeman in a while. Doing another March of the Penguins? Michael Spitz. I'd be surprised if Arch played Warhammer.
I get it.
What's his name? Major Kill has a really funny video where he talks about how he's a lore tuber because it's the easiest type of Warhammer tuber to be, because you don't need to paint stuff, and you don't even need to get good at the rules.
Mm-hmm.
You just pretend like you've read books.
Mm-hmm. Morph 16. Hi. Hello.
Nick Ayres, new video is 90 minutes about the Imperial Navigator pilots of the Void ships. Interesting. You know, there's actually a really good character who is an astropath in the first book, probably all the books of the Night Lords trilogy. I read the first book called Soul Hunter, and it was actually really good. It was a human person who gets kidnapped by the Night Haunts, but she kind of just becomes part of their crew, and it almost feels like a pirate ship. It's actually really cool. The human characters in those books are actually some of the best. I don't know if I would say the same about the Space Marines, but it's actually pretty interesting. Moose Cleaves. Would you do a series based on what celebrities would play what factions? That could be pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
Chicken Eggs, is One Mind Syndicate still a group? In years since I looked. I don't know. Yeah, I remember One Mind Syndicate was big back in the day. They used to put out like a few videos a day. I think they ran out though. Like, I think they did every single thing.
I hate when that happens.
Bastion Connor, I've only ever heard of One Mind Syndicate from Major Kill making fun of them. Yeah. Morph 16. Major Kill is king. Major Kill is pretty funny. Kind of Transu, the music in the video today was a banger. Yeah, everybody go watch today's video. Everybody. I paint a thing, if you could even believe it.
Mm-hmm. And a different thing than normal.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Spitz, submit all bad video ideas to me. I'm here to make dreams a reality.
Yeah.
Akino One Mind Syndicate used to have 1 million views. Their new videos hasn't even broken 1,000.
Wow. Yeah, some things don't last forever.
It's true.
A lot of the channels that were big like a few years ago, but they didn't change, it just kind of happens.
Yeah, that's the big thing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, think about all of the... There were giant YouTubers way back then. How many of them are big?
Yeah.
Like, none of them. Some of them have been able to capture an audience, but only because they've changed.
One half of Smosh.
Yeah. Well, Smosh is still big somehow.
Both Smosh guys?
Well, they do other things
They
now.
do other things, yeah. Exactly, they changed.
Mm-hmm.
They don't make weird skits in Southern California.
Yeah.
Moose Cleaves, ever wanted to paint any of the minis Major Kill makes? Probably. They seem pretty neat. Prussian Blue, X-Wing is cool. I've considered buying an ARC 170. Love those heavy fighters. Yeah, those are sweet. I want the K-Wing, but it looks like they haven't released it yet for 2nd edition. Chicken Nugs, it wasn't the video I thought it was, but love me some Black Sun ships being painted. Ah. Michael Spitz, after watching all of the old EOB videos, trying to find a clip that I never found, I can say the new videos are fire compared to that garbage. I even made a video about it, rewatching their videos.
Oh boy. Yeah, I mean, the big thing is, you gotta start somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And every garbage video we made way back when, we learned enough to now make all the good stuff we make now.
Mm-hmm. Five-String Connor, question, would craft paint work on low detail models since there's less to plug up? Probably not. I mean, it depends on the craft paint. If it's real Garbo craft paint, then no. If it's somewhat decent quality paint, it'll probably work. Brett S. Is the K-Wing not in the conversion kit? That's true, although I don't, I want to get conversion kits for Scum, but I'm holding off on the conversion kits for the Empire and the Rebel since I don't have that many of those ships. But I suppose if I got the Rebel conversion kit and then bought some 1st edition K-Wings, that would get the job done.
How much is the conversion kit?
I think they're 35.
35 buccarinos.
Present Rock. IKEA acrylic paints. Holy cow, does IKEA have a paint brand? IKEA. I like their meatballs. And their cinnamon rolls. Holy moly.
You mean their horse balls?
I don't care what they're made out of. They could be made out of Swedish people. I'll still love them.
Nick, do you have an Instagram? Eons of Battle.
Mm-hmm. Frozen Talk. Squidmar made a video on it a while back. Interesting. I wonder what his conclusion was. I know Ninjan did a video about using craft paint, although he used some pretty high quality craft paint.
Craft Smart?
No, I think it was Testers or something.
Oh.
But it was in like the big tubes, like the value tubes.
Hmm.
But apparently it was still a little pricey from what I remember to buy the whole kit. And there's conversion kits for the Scum, Empire, Rebels, Resistance, and First Order. Yeah. Pew pew, pew 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 pew. That's what this lady does. Faster kind of. I don't know why people care about eating horses. Yeah, eat any animal. Eat people.
Yeah.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. I mean, that's what you're doing when you get a McDonald's.
Yeah.
What do you think
are
chicken nuggets are
really
made out of?
Believing it's all 100% beef? Come on. It ain't.
Michael Spitz, Ninjon used the testers he claims to have found at Lowe's for about $20. $20 for 30 paints. Yeah, I remember. And they might have been on sale or something.
Lowe's sells tester paints?
They might. I don't know.
I just can't even imagine.
Yeah. It was like a big box that was like with like 30 paints in it that were all like shrink wrapped. So it wasn't like something you would get in like the model aisle at like a craft store.
Let's see. Let's see. I searched testers in Lowe's, and you can buy acrylic glitter paint. That's Testers brand. That's the only thing that I see right this second. And then I see a lot of electrical testers.
So, I mean, if you want to get cheap paints, those are probably the ones to get. I have some Apple Barrel paints and some Real Bargain brand paints, and some of them are pretty good, and some of them are really, really bad.
Okay, here we go. I don't see a big paint set. I see like small ones. They have pink, orange, and green fluorescent. Interesting.
Prussian Blue, gonna play Battlefront 2. The only thing I like about the sequel era is the First Order Flame Trooper. Roasted rebels. I mean Resistance members. Oh yeah, that's the only thing. You're telling me you don't love Maz Kanata, also known as Butthole Eyes? Hydrolighter. What type of store is Lowe's? It's a home store, a furniture store, or not a furniture store, a home hardware store.
Kyle Transu. Jay's got apple bottom paints and brushes with the fur.
Faster Connor, I use MSP Bones paint. They seem decent. I'm not much for a paint savant though. Huh? MSP Bones, is that like Reaper Bones? Like Reaper's brand of paints? Reaper Miniatures? I think if you really want, I guess, to get some cheap stuff, I'd say maybe try to figure out what colors you'll think you'll need.
Citadel.
And then, yeah, always buy Games Workshop. And then buy, like, big artist tubes of acrylic. Because at least then you're just going to get tons for your money. And then you can use that instead of your little paints. So you could probably get a black, a white, a brown. That'll probably do most of the work. Maybe a gray if you don't want to mix all the time.
Chicken Nugs, I cannot now unsee Ma's eyes. Thanks, Jay and Nick. You made Rise of Skywalker better now.
Yeah. James Barber Johnson, I need to find a head replacement for my sister's Dogmata to go with the Boinkinator. Maybe something from the Catachans? Definitely not from the Catachans. Holy cow. I mean, if you don't like the Dogmata head, you're going 3 steps down with the Catachans. I mean, if you play sisters, you probably have other sister heads available. Or you could just have the helmet on.
Well, there's the updated lady, the Catachan lady.
That is true, the Ripper Jackson. Mm-hmm. So if you buy Ripper Jackson, tear her head off and put that on the Dogmata. And yes, MSP stands for Master Series Paints. Ah.
But as they are mostly good aside from their metallics.
Mm-hmm. Chicken Nugs, I wanted to like MSP, but they're just too thin. Then again, they may make better airbrush paints. And it's hard to go wrong with any of the Reaper paints aside from the metallics. I swear by their whites. Interesting. It seems like metallics are very hit and miss. It seems like every paint brand has winners and losers. Michael Smith, Jay, what brand of tube white paint are you using? I think, is it Liquitex? I'm pretty sure it's Liquitex. It's heavy body acrylic. I would keep your eyes peeled for maybe a soft body acrylic, just so that you don't have to thin it every time. But it works really good, and it's really, really bright white.
Yep. Stream is lagging.
Good.
But you know what? But that's okay, because there's only a minute left.
It's Mecha. I think the Kroot might actually be some pretty solid muscle for holding objectives between the 48-inch Strength 7 main gun and the Strength 6 melee. It seems like they're a good way of S. I'm excited for Kroot. I think it might give me the opportunity to buy models for them, because I really love the Kroot gunners. I think they're fun. And I think Kroot come in boxes of 16, so holy moly, the options. And this lady is finished.
Exactly. Nice finished lady.
Mm-hmm.
And speaking of finished lady, Prussian Blue, very laggy tonight. That's very true. Anyway, can't wait for Friday. Love the chaotic hangouts.
Yeah.
If you join the Patreon, you can join our hobby hangouts where you can actually call in and chat with everyone.
Yeah.
Those are super adventure. Fun. It's very fun.
It's just like hanging out at the game store, chit chatting and painting.
Exactly. And they are chaotic.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. It's very fun.
All right, everybody. New model tomorrow, and go watch the video from today because it was very, very good, and everyone should see it.
Exactly.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.